Hey y'all, Ramdino here, coming at you for the video I promised you last week, and that is an update on the changes at Trail Days. So I am a hiker of my word, so here we go. Here's what the changes are at Trail Days, and if you don't know what Trail Days are, well, there's a lot of sites out there that'll tell you what it is. I had a video last year of what Trail Days is, and at the end of this video, I'll leave that link for you. It'll be up here in a card somewhere. But in any case, here are the changes that are going on for Trail Days. So, of course, the biggest change over Trail Days from last year was we're actually having Trail Days. Woohoo! So, I know everybody missed it from last year, but this year we are definitely having it. It is on. It's happening. And it is, Trail Days is going to be the weekend after Mother's Day. So that is May 13th through the 16th. So that actually starts Thursday. Most stuff doesn't get ramped up until Friday, but you can check in on Thursday there and start camping on Thursday whenever you get there. So a couple of changes. There's going to be less vendors than there typically is at Trail Days. They're doing that, I guess, for separation reasons. If you go and look on the website for Trail Days of Damascus, the town of, and I'll leave a link down below to that, you'll see there where they've already got a waiting list for vendors. And there's not that many vendors on there. So they can take, looks like the way they've got it set up, maybe a couple hundred vendors. And there's nowhere near that are folks that are signed up for it or vendors that are signed up for it. So that's one of the changes. And then also there's not going to be as many gear representatives there. Typically down around the ball field there is some manufacturers reps that have set up and they're actually doing some repair work to people's packs and stuff. So we've got some of those folks that have dropped out, as has some of the major people that have dropped out, major vendors or gear folks, gear suppliers. They're not coming either. So that may be a corporate policy from the big names and the big box stores and stuff. And then one of the things is that the churches there do a lot for the hikers, and they're going to continue to be doing that. So One Way Ministries, which is a church that is down at the ball field, and they typically have hiker feeds throughout the whole time. They've always got food there. It is great food. Let me tell you, it's like it's like a covered dish. If you know what a covered dish is, they have that. The men and women of the church bring all the food in there, and it's laid out buffet style. And so inside the building, well, that's changed. They will not be doing inside the building, but they will be providing food, and they're going to be setting up a big tent somewhere in the area. I think it's going to be out back. They had a decent sized parking lot out back, or there's also a field next to it. So in any case, they will have all of that, and they are still going to have laundries and showers. And so you'll be able to come in there and get to smelling a little better than you have if you just came in off the trail. So look forward to them doing that. They always do a really good job of that. And then so most of the other things going on are going to be happening. They'll be doing the town auction, which is a big fundraiser for the place, which is a church hostel there that is donation based. And so that helps the church to do repairs throughout the year and just keep things going and keep that hostel open for folks there. So that's still going to be going on. And the fire department breakfast, that's still be going on. Originally, they were going to have to limit campers to 1,000 campers, but the governor got smart and he lifted that ban on the size of how many people could gather together. So everybody and their mother can now come to Trail Days and camp out down there, I guess, until they fill every single spot down at Tent City. So Tent City is down there. It's in the woods, which is where, as they call it, the noisy and busy crowd is going to be. But then they have the family area, they call it, which is around the ball field. So they still let you bring your PBRs around the ball field as well, but it does tend to be a little quieter, although from the woods you will hear some carryover over there. So in any case, that's where I'll be down there at the ball field. And the big change, or one of the big changes, is that they have postponed, and that's what their website says, postponed the hiker parade till 2022. So, okay, if you postpone something, that kind of means, well, it's going to be something different whenever it does happen. But you're not going to have the 2021 parade in 2022 and then have the 2022 parade in 2022. So the 2021 hiker parade is being canceled. So that is always a big event there, and hate that, but that is one of the big events, and it will not be happening this year. So as they say, it's going to be happening in 2022. And then the biggest change, in my opinion, and it's only my opinion because I really enjoyed it so much, is that the Miss Janet's Bonfire, and this came from Miss Janet herself, and I just found out about it 20 minutes ago, and it brought a tear to my eyes, is that Miss Janet's Bonfire will not be happening. So she is encouraging others to do smaller campsite fires. So I hate that. That is always a great time to me. Go down around, and there's a giant bonfire, but then there's smaller bonfires around it, and Congo line, and the drums are beating, and it's just people are juggling, and I don't know. It's just I just had a really good time down there, and I am extremely disappointed about that, but I understand that, Miss Janet, and but she also wanted me to share with you that she has a Facebook page that she has started for Trail Days, and it is called Trail Days 2021 Classy, Not Trashy. So not exactly sure what that's about. I think that she's encouraging people to not, to pick up after themselves. I do know that in the past, or when I went in 2019, that there was a lot of litter and stuff around. So I think that's what she means by that. But you can go to her Facebook page and check out what she means exactly by that. And the purpose of that Facebook page is also to is to give a place for people that maybe they can go and find rides, and just to go and talk about it, and kind of help each other out. And so I appreciate that, and I will leave a link down below in the description section of that as well. But that is it with, so everything else is happening that I am aware of and that the town has shared with me. So I'm looking forward to going there and seeing my family again. Like I said, I'll be down at the ball field is where I'll be camping, but I'll be walking around the whole time and looking at stuff. So please come up to me and say hey, or come down to the ball field and hang out, or what have you. Just looking forward to seeing everybody, seeing the THru hikers that are out there on the trail this year, and the THru hikers from last year, and just getting together with the hiker community and the family that I enjoy so much. Folks, that's all I got right now. As always, appreciate you, and we'll see you at Trail Days.
But for right now, we're going to get to hiking. So, as usual, I'm going to give Come Along a chance to speak. So let's see if he speaks this time. All right, Come Along. What do you got to say?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Man, a few words. This is number 6 for him. He is a glutton for punishment. Don't know what in the name of Ned he's doing hiking with Ramdino, but we're going to have some fun this time. Here we go.